G'day there everyone, Daniel Anderson here. Now it seems that we've got another location where we can use the / to give us additional functionality across Microsoft 365. So in essence, we've really got a battle of the slashes happening here. So if you've been using Microsoft Loop, then you're going to be accustomed to the fact that using a / is going to give us a list of components that we can insert into a page or insert into a Teams chat or a group chat or something like that. Now what you can see in the screen here is yet another location. So some of you may have been seeing this roll out in Outlook Online at the moment, or in the new Outlook desktop version as well. You can see in the body of the email, we've now got this little prompt that tells us we can type a / to insert files and more. So let's have a look and see what happens and the different experiences that these / have across different applications. So let's start an email to Alex, and I'm going to click inside the body and let's hit a / here. So you can see here that automatically it gives us a files listing. I can then start typing in a file name that I want to give or send across in this email as well. So let's have a look at this one here. Let's insert this pricing guideline into the body of the email. So it inserts it into there, and then when I click on this file, then I've got my sharing capabilities and sharing options that I can do. I can attach it as a copy, change the link to the full URL, edit the hyperlink, copy the link, and I can also change the sharing settings here too. All right, so clicking on that option at the top, I can choose which sharing settings I want to associate with this particular link. So that's the / inside the body of an email. Now, if I hit the @ mention here, again, that gives us different functionality. So you can see @mentioning gives the ability to include other people into this email, and it adds them automatically to the to line. But if I go to a / here, then that means I can insert a file. Now let's turn our attention now to Loop. All right, so if I'm in Loop, obviously we've got, that is the functionality that we use to insert or give us a list of the Loop components. So you can see I'm in the Loop app, I'm on a Loop page, and I hit the / and I've got the Loop components that that are available to me in this particular instance of Loop. I can then insert that component into that location. So that's the / in Loop. Now, what about Microsoft Teams? We've also got the / capability in Microsoft Teams. So when I click in the search box and I hit the /, that gives me all of the shortcuts. All right, so I can go shortcuts, activity, and then that is going to give me the ability to show all of the activity for a particular person or whatever I have selected. So that's another area where we can use the / is inside of Microsoft Teams. Now, what about Microsoft Word? Is there any capability in there? So let's jump across into Word. We'll start a new blank document, and then let's see what we've got inside of Word. Now, if I go into Word, I'll click in there in the body of the document itself. I click /. Now, as you would expect, we don't have any functionality because we might need to use that obviously inside of the document. But what about the @ symbol? Now here we can see that I can hit the @ symbol, and then I can bring other people or alert people, notify people inside this document, ping them, give them a comment, get them to look at something. I can also bring in and insert files into our Word document using the @ symbol. So that's a similar functionality to the / inside of Outlook where we can insert files, but this time we're using the @ symbol because we're in Word. Now what's interesting here is if I keep scrolling down, I've got Loop components when I use the @ symbol inside of a Word document. So I can choose to insert a checklist or a task list, as well as files, as well as people. All right, so let's go to Alex. Now this is a really nice little feature here. Because I've started a new document, I haven't shared it with Alex. When I use Alex and insert Alex into here, I can share and notify him straight from here. I don't need to go up to the share box or anything like that. I've now given him access to this file automatically. So let's do this again. I'll go to the @. I can choose other people. I can insert files. So let's insert a file into the Word document. Now let's insert a Loop component. So I've got a checklist, all right? Let's grab this checklist, insert that into the document. Because I've given Alex, or I've shared and notified Alex already with about this, then he's going to have access to this Loop component automatically, right? So let's just pop in our checklist, and we're going to jump across into Alex's location here. So let's jump across into here, drag this across, and you can see inside of Alex's My Content section, this document's already just appeared here. So you can see Adele has mentioned Alex, and Alex can open that file because we shared and notified him directly when we mentioned him in the body of that document. So you can see there's the body of the document, and I can let's just drag this across like so, and then we can see here that Alex has got access to the content that's inside here. That ding, Alex has just been notified that Adele has mentioned Alex in the document. So we can see there I've got where it's been mentioned. Now, one really nice thing here in Outlook Online is that I can add a comment directly from the email. So if I go looks good, remembering this is Alex, I'm going to insert that. So you can see it's working on it. I've now inserted that into the document, and we can see that that will then appear inside that document as well. All right, so the comment's going to appear inside of the document directly from Outlook. All right, so there we have it. We've got a number of different locations where we can use the /. So we've now got Outlook, which we've just seen, which allows us to insert files. So inside of the body of the email here, /, we've got files. We've got / in Teams to give us all our shortcuts. We've got / as the option to bring up our loop components. So we really do have different ways of using the /. So it's a little bit like a battle of the slashes coming out inside of Microsoft 365. So I hope that gives you a little bit of value, some different things that we took a look at there. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.